YouTube family, Maverick in the space again. Not a brain teaser, you know. And you know the drill. Alright. So you know, say, it was only a matter of time before the craziness, the foolishness, the insanity reached Jamaica. I have something to read for you. But first of all, I listened to the newscast. And I heard, like the headline of the newscast, where Jamaican women constables will no longer be referred to as women constables. They'll now just be constables. And this is part of a wider policy by the JCF. So me jump up and go do some further research. Listen to the background of this move now. Listen. In a move that is symbolic as it is progressive, the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF has announced a critical step in its ongoing transformation. The elimination of gender-specific references within its ranks. The decree, as per the latest force orders, ushers in a new era of gender-neutral terminology, reflecting a modernized approach to equality within the force. And it now speaks to the specific act. The abolishment of titles like woman constable in favor of simply constable is more than a terminological update. It's an acknowledgement of the uniformed services and sacrifice of JCF members. This policy not only honors the contributions of women in the force, but also underlines an environment of inclusivity where the focus is firmly on professional and not the personal. Now, in and of itself, that paragraph, they are nonsense. Because to acknowledge that a woman is a woman is in no way, shape, or form discriminating against her. So that has straight nonsense. By the way, listen what the term gender neutrality means. Gender neutrality, also known as gender neutralism, or the gender neutrality movement, is the idea that policies, language, and other social institutions should avoid distinguishing roles according to people's sex or gender. Now, again, this is foolishness. Because referring to a woman as a woman, you're not referring to her role. You're referring to her as a person as she's identified as she was born. So the foolishness reaches Jamaica 100% people. In a forthright and forceful way, you know. But the dishonesty in the reasoning is that referring to a person by gender is somehow discriminatory, or somehow condescending, or somehow, I don't know. I don't know what else referring to a woman as a woman. How is that deemed as a negative? I don't understand. And was there an official position in the JCF called a woman constable? Isn't it just a constable who is a woman is referred to as a woman constable? So are they trying to tell us that a woman constable is no longer a constable? And you can't have a constable who is a woman and she be referred to as a woman constable? If me never know better, you know, but I say me fully confused. But I'm not confused. Me understand fully what is happening here. This is basically telling you know, people, so you cannot refer to a person by them gender. By your born gender, you know. To refer to a person by their gender is somehow discriminatory. It's not like these women don't want to be identified as women, you know. And look, you see, in this new dispensation, they want to take away critical and honest thinking from us. So we are not permitted to think critically anymore. To identify a person by who they are is now discriminatory. So a constable who is a woman cannot any longer be referred to as a woman constable. So a dog who is a bulldog cannot be referred to as a bulldog. And a cow who is a bull cow cannot be referred to now as a bull cow. It is just a cow. Total neutrality. A hen who is a hen cannot be referred to as a hen anymore. Just like a, can I say, a cock who is a cock cannot be referred to as a cock anymore. It's just a fowl. People, if you try to take conversations and ideas like these to its logical conclusion, you will fail. Because there is no logical conclusion to issues like these. Wonder if you can call a police jeep, a police jeep. Or you can call your gun, your gun. Or you can call your badge, your badge. Eh? Look here, people. Look here. The madness reach Jamaica. The insanity reach Jamaica. The foolishness reach Jamaica. You know what we think we kind of go get? Because of our own cultural, strong cultural identity. You kind of figure say we'd push back and resist them nonsense a little longer, you know. But apparently we can't. The wind of change is too strong for us to resist. So, we don't have a woman constable anymore. But if we have an inspector who is a woman, if we can call her a woman inspector. Wonder if we have a commissioner of police. If we ever get a commissioner of police who is a woman, can we refer to as a woman commissioner of police? Like Jamaica's first woman commissioner of police? Or we can't do that. So, you know that the person in charge of the JDF now is a woman. But she's the first woman chief of defense staff. Is it wrong to refer to her as the first woman chief of defense staff? Or we must just remain neutral? But according to this now, you can't refer to her gender. So to refer to her as the first woman to be in charge of the Jamaican Defense Force, based on this principle, we're wrong. She's just whatever the official title is. No mention should be made of her being a woman. So don't tell me, say no. My daughter when me have a my yard. Or my woman in my yard. Me can call them my woman or my daughter. That is gender discriminatory. Me have to keep it gender neutral when me refer to my daughter to. I refer to woman in my yard. Me will just call my woman my spouse. Me can't call her my woman anymore. And them people are wonder, you know, people. Them people are, these same kind of people, you know, wonder why people vote against them politics and vote against them parties and vote against them ideologies. Gender neutral, them say. Yeah? You can't even think about your woman as a woman anymore. You have to think about her as your gender neutral spouse. And if you have a bulldog in your yard, don't think about him as a bulldog. Don't call him a bulldog. You have to refer to him as a gender neutral dog. And if you have a puss in your yard, don't bother refer to a male cat or a female cat. Stop it, a cat. All them people who love eat ram goat meat. Don't try that. Don't refer to the goat as the ram goat. About you want ram goat, curry goat. No, man. Just go when you go into the butcher shop, tell him say you want a piece of gender neutral goat. If you go cook and make some curry goat. And you want the head and belly, if you go make some gender neutral yellowish water. Yeah. We don't know people. We don't know enough. We not sure. We don't know how my daughter and your generation are going to deal with them something. And they will deal with it still. They will deal with it. And just we, people like we're used to some honesty and some forthrightness in how we think, in how we speak, and in how we reason. We have to go convoluted now and think round corner. Yeah? And think stupid and silly and fool and unintelligent like we don't no sense. Maverick out. Wonder wait. How is gender the carrier? No, the carrier don't have no gender. Carrier don't have no gender. The vehicle don't have no gender, so I'm safe. It's safe for us. We can just call it the Maverick space. We don't put no gender upon the vehicle. Anyway, people, Maverick out.